Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's tidy. And it's Rice. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner.
Getting up there! And he's done it!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hakimi. Vieira. Bellingham. And it's Mendes. Mendes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Out of play for a throw. Rafael Varane.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff. And Cruyff! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Bruno Guimaraes.
England definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Azar, looking for the run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ibrahimovic. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafael Varane. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's very neat. And this is Cruyff. Bruno Guimaraes. And this is Ibrahimovic!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's where it came from. Bellingham is onto this. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to belt it away. He's gone forward, and it's Guimaraes. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will
Bruno
be 1 minute
Guimaraes.
added time.
Mendes has it out wide and in space. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Hakimi played into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Azar. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Now there's a fine ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries to pass it through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he's forced to go back. Ibrahimovic might just make this. And this is Cruyff. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafael Varane. Vinicius Junior looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bellingham. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Rice. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for England, number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field,
Adeyemi.
number 30,
Adeyemi
Sheshko.
will not
Number
want to lose out here,
27,
not against this opponent.
Adeyemi. Number 8, Yudis. Number 10,
Hakimi.
Mbappe.
Looks to the other
Substitution taking
side.
place.
And Mendes.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good effort! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Thuram. Rabiot. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Guimaraes plays it short. Yildiz. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, good-looking ball. Yildiz. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Adeyemi. Oh, easy pickings there. There's a searching pass. Mbappe has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. And he's cut it out. That's a decent clearance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Adeyemi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good take and shot at goal! Oh, good finish! Deep into injury time!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball.
And that is that. Italy perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Italy.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Mendes. Rice. Pacho. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Now, he's been caught napping. And again! They've got to be quick to recover this.
England definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Hazard. That's tidy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Italy, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
England really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Closing in on Bruno Guimaraes! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Rice. Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Space for him to turn and look. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nuno Mendes. And he was quick to react. Llorente does well to get it back. Rice. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. Deftly away for Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hakimi. goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. And this is Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Gabriel. Rice. Hazard is herring after that one. Pacho. Pacho getting forward. And it's Tchouaméni. That's it, 45 minutes up. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second half is up and running. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Mohamed Salah. Pacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Cruyff. Knocks it out wide. That is lovely. Has to go back here. Hakimi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for England, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Bellingham. Number 20,
And it's Rice.
Mohamed Salah.
Oh,
Number
that's
9,
neat. Tries to
Ibrahimovic.
pass it through.
Number 39,
Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
Coming on the
He's
field,
dealt with that very well,
number
Peter.
8,
It's a real show of
Younes.
discipline.
Number 27, Adeyemi. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 30, Sheshko. Number 41, Rice.
And that's been intercepted.
Substitutions
He
taking
read that
place.
really well and stopped it.
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he welcomes it in. He has a look up. Lovely feet. Out of play for a throw. Adeyemi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Good ball, good take. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. This might spell danger. Takes a shot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
England have taken the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. I thought it was going to happen.
Big chance! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Adeyemi. And the return pass. Yildiz. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution for England, number 6, Hakimi.
Into extra
Coming
time
on
we
the
go.
field is number
Italy
13,
displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser at Scotland here.
Substitution.
Now can they go one better? Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Llorente. Shot could be on. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. England have their second corner now. Italy are looking to go forward now. Tries a measured ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to belt it away. Nuno Mendes, ball in towards the middle. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Here's Llorente. Can he get on the end of this? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Greenwood. And it's Tchouaméni. Adeyemi. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other.
And he shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And we're halfway through extra time.
Please be reminded that
Italy have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we are already back underway. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Vieira. Now it's Rice. Looking to play him in. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. Adeyemi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice, played out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance! Well, somebody needs to regain their focus pretty quickly. The warning signs are coming thick and fast. It's just beyond his reach. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Rice. Yildiz.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There's the shot! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. It's taken in a hurry. So there you have it, penalties. Italy tie it up just about.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. I think we're just about ready. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Up steps the man with the armband. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Adeyemi is the man who's second in line. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Greenwood, second to go. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
This to double their advantage. Big character, big moment, big save. Yildiz is third in line. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. So both teams on the board. So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. And he sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Thuram is the fourth man to step forward for them. Never in doubt.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Šeško, the last of the designated five. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Oh, he's won it all right. So in the end, they just about prevailed. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are
match.
clear, the noise
England
is fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Italy.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So shapes to shoot! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff, and Cruyff! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And here's Hazard, aimed beyond the defence. That's a good foray he's making. Now he's off and running.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passing nice and neat. Vinicius Junior. To Hazard. Now that's a lovely exchange. Knocks it into space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Hazard. Bellingham. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Varane getting this one clear. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's found space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. England are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Threads one in. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Llorente. Van der Sar gets it away. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
With the owner of a blue
So that was the
car
first
parked
half,
outside the
and we will
stadium
be back
gate.
with the second
Kindly
half
remove
shortly.
it, as it is about to be towed away.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rice. Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. And this is Mohamed. And he shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Azar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his...
And that's it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. An early chance, their first of the game. That's a good run down the left. Ibrahimovic. That's going wide left. That's tidy. And that's been drilled in. And it's been hooked away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing good feet. Referee's given a throw. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vieira goes sliding in. First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely bit of skill. Good read, needed to be. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vieira has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's gone backward here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Cruyff. Ibrahim. Can he finish? Goal! England! England take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vinicius, he's had a shot! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tchouaméni. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Tchouaméni. He'll try from distance! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Italy have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
No, that's been intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nuno Mendes. It's a really well-measured ball. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vieira. And Hakimi. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Italy ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tchouaméni. And it's Llorente. And it's Bellingham. For Rice. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. That's Vieira. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Vieira. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff! And that's a sharp finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking for options for movement. Hazard bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruyff running with intent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nuno Mendes. Ibrahimovic! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for England. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 14,
Great defending, strong and
Vinicius
determined.
Junior.
Hakimi,
On the field,
and
number
it's
8,
Hakimi.
Yudes.
And here's
Number
Mbappe.
10,
Bellingham
Mbappe.
receives it in a
Number
good position
27,
here.
Adeyemi.
Oh, the movement is
Substitution.
slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's nice. Thuram. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Rabiot. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution for England. Number 11.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Bellingham.
Lots and
Coming
lots
on
of
to
changes.
replace him
Yeah, they're
is
looking for some imagination, and his
39,
job's going to be to add that
Ruben
element of
Guillen.
craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Traoré. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bruno Guimaraes. Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Adeyemi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for England. Number 9.
England making further changes here, and
Coming on the
in quick
field
succession.
is
Šeško
number
getting the
13,
call here in what
Šeško.
can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. He can run onto that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Space for him to turn and look.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Hakimi looking to receive it in space. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's an excellent interception. Varane has got himself a free kick. Llorente. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
On the road outside the stadium.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution for England, number 6, Hakimi. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Marcos
No winner in
Llorente.
90, 30 more to come. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Yildiz! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Decent chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Gabriel. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Llorente. Rabiot. Here's Tchouaméni. And the shot! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Italy dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Greenwood. Mbappe. Pacho. That is good progress on the left. Here's Tchouaméni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Yildiz. Gabriel getting this one clear. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Please turn towards the
So
screen
both
for
parties have given
special
everything to this
presentation
point in extra
featuring
time.
our
15 minutes remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon.
Substitution in progress.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yildiz. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Llorente.
Oh, that's neat.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes.
Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Greenwood. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, important interception. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. Adeyemi to get things going. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Now it is the turn of the captain. 1-1. A swift riposte. Mbappe is the second man to step up for his team. Pings it into the bottom corner.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Greenwood, second to go. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
And that will do it! So it has all ended in hurt.